Okay, part 2, Unit 9 test. We are going to do this in the most interesting way that we've ever done a test before. So we're going to take it slow, but at the same time, we're going to make it very simple, okay? So please put your first and last name here. It's going to be very helpful for me when I grade it, so I don't have to go try to figure out whose it is, okay? Please, first and last name. I beg you, because I have multiple kids of the same name this year, okay? All right, Unit 9, which I think I already did it for you, and I think I already did the date for you, so you're welcome. All right, we're going to start off super simple, but we're not going to go in our typical order, okay? We're going to go a little bit crazy here, but at the same time, not crazy at all. All right, on number 1, as you can see, I already put commas for you. Hint. I need you to tell me what sound, how to spell the sound. On number 1, how to spell the sound. Pause the video if you need more time. Number 2, I need you to tell me how to spell the or sound. I already put a comma here for you. How to spell or. No matter where it is in a word, how do you spell it? And number 3, I need you to tell me how to spell are. Please use the cheat chart. It's all there except for one. But hopefully you've been listening. Okay, so sound, or sound, how to spell it, are sound, how to spell it. Okay, we're skipping all of this. And we are just going to do sight words. We're going to do sight words for right now. So notice how there are 10 circles. I say that, and now I should double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, yeah, there are 10 circles. Okay, I already have them filled out for you. So trying to make your life a little bit easier because this test can just be complicated. But it's not going to be complicated because I'm making it easy for you, okay? All right, there isn't a sight word in phrase number 1, so we're gonna go straight to phrase number 2. And phrase number 2, very large. Very and large. Please remember, we're not writing larg, so we've talked about this. Very large. All right, going to phrase number 3, year. Year, like the year is 2025, okay? Year. Okay, that's it. So we had very, large, and year. All right, sentence number 1. The first word here, by the way, notice it's going to be the very first word of your sentence. Our, as in it belongs to us. This is our classroom. This is our school, our city, our. 4, the number 4 written out. Our 4. Okay. The end of the sentence. For sure. For sure. Now these are both old words. These are from 6th grade, some of you for 7th grade. For sure, not the number 4, like for you. Okay, sure. Check the front, check the back, because this sentence is over with. Okay, let's go down to sentence 2. Your first sight word right here is once, like once upon a time. Once. Once there was a queen in the castle. Once. Every. Every. Okay, right here you spelled very. Every is spelled the same way. We just add a letter to the beginning. Every. And then hour as in time. Like right now, the hour is 5 p.m. We're in like the, oh my gosh, would this be like the 18th hour? No, like the 16th hour of the day, 15th maybe. That doesn't, I guess that's probably right. I don't know. Hour. Check the front. Check the back. I know I haven't given you the first word yet, but I'm going to go ahead and do that because I'm not really grading you on the spelling, just something else. You're going to write the here. The first word is the. Check the front, check the back. Check the front, check the back. Check the front, check the back, because this would be the last. Hour is the last word of the sentence. Okay, so we got all the easy stuff out of the way. And if you notice, there's a lot of freebies lying around. Okay, You don't have to worry about that because I'm not grading you on it. So this test is a little bit more complicated. So what I did is I kind of took out all the junk that I'm not grading you on, okay? All the stuff that can get in your way. Okay. I am going to have you take a little bit of a break, just kind of a couple minute breather. Okay, so if you want to go get a drink, just raise your hand, let me know. If you just want to like get up and move for a second, you can. So we're just going to take a couple minute break. Not that like you did anything like crazy, but it is going to get where I need you to lock in after we have a break. So pause me for a minute or two, whatever you need. If you don't need a break, just continue on then, okay? Okay, pause me until you are done. Okay. So now we are going to do, so we've done the sounds, we've done the high frequency words. Hopefully we capitalized and punctuated. Now I want you to take a second and check your legibility on what we've done so far. So I want you to make sure if you wrote an A somewhere, it's closed. O's are closed. They don't look like circles that like cross over like that. I know that looks weird. Okay, some of you write circles that kind of look like this. All right, check for legibility on everything that you've written so far, just to make sure it looks nice and neat. If you have letters that are running into the circles, please erase them and rewrite them, because I am going to start being a little bit more strict on that. And you know, legibility means can I read it well? And if I have to have you come over and ask me to read something to me, that I'll have to definitely give you a 0 here, okay? And I don't want to do that because you all have good handwriting. You all write perfectly fine. Just sometimes it gets a little out of hand, you know what I mean? Okay, pause me if you need more time on that. All right, we're gonna move on. I know this is random, but we're gonna skip to number 4 here because this is not an R-controlled word here, but I'm grading it, so that's why I put a little pink arrow here. The word here is pave. Okay, so I want you to go ahead and write the word pave here. Now we're not done there, so I need you to leave some room, so write a little bit smaller, pave. Okay, now this is an old school word, okay? Probably from our last unit, we would have worked with this word. So I don't know, that's just what I was told to do, okay? Pave. Okay, now you're gonna look over at the suffixes, wherever you're sitting, find the cheat chart, and now you're gonna make the word pavement. Pavement. Don't just take a guess on the suffix. It's up there. It's right there in big yellow background for you. Pavement, but do pave first because then you might accidentally write pavement or payment, and we don't want that. We want pavement, like a smooth concrete. It's pavement, or like a sidewalk. Okay, all right. So we're just getting that out of the way because, to be honest with you, it does not make a lot of sense at all. Okay, okay. Now we're gonna keep jumping around. We're gonna keep jumping around. We are going to ignore everything where I wrote an R on it because that is one of our dictionary words. So I'm kind of giving you even that freebie for you to know that it's obviously gonna be one of those ers, okay? So there's just a couple more down here, just 3 more down here. So you have about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9 total words to look up in the dictionary. To be honest with you, I think some of them you are just going to know. And if you do just know the word, I'm not going to force you to look it up in the dictionary. You might just know the word, okay? So here's an example. This word right here that I'm pointing to on phrase 1 is the word girl. Girl. I would bet you just know that word. So if you do, I'm gonna go ahead and let you write that there. Now I already did the R for you, so make sure you write it to where it makes sense for you to put, you know, all the way up into the R and then something after the R, okay? Girl. If you are not for sure, you are welcome to look this up in the dictionary tomorrow, okay? Don't worry about that at all. So some of you, I think, just know, okay? But we're gonna skip all of those. If you wrote girl here, that's fine. We're gonna skip all of those and we're only gonna do the other sounds, okay? So we're gonna do the R sounds and the OR sounds. All right, so skipping around, meet me on number 3, and we're only writing the base word, okay? Number 3, star, star. If Miss Chatfield was a comedian on Netflix, she would be a star. Don't even look over at me to tell me that you disagree. Star, number 3, star. Okay, number 4, we're just doing the base word, okay? We're not done with these. We're going to come back to these. Okay, number 4 is sharp. Sharp. Sharp does not always mean metal that has a point. It could also mean very smart, very quick, very sharp. Okay, very sharp. Number 4 is sharp. Sharp, kind of like a Sharpie right here. Number 5, notice how I covered the word because some of y'all are cheetahs. All right, number 5, your word is torch. Torch, something you hold that can have a flame on it, a torch. If you've ever watched the Olympics, you've probably seen some of the runners hold a torch. It is also usually, well, what I mean by that is at the beginning of the Olympics, they do an opening ceremony with a torch on fire. I don't think the runners use a torch. So I take that back. Torch. Torch. Number 5 is torch. Okay, we're going to skip number 6 and we're going to go to number 7. Number 7 is harsh. Harsh. Sometimes I can be very harsh and I don't mean to because I care about you guys and I care about your success. So it comes off as me being harsh, but I don't mean to be so harsh. It's all loving and respectfully, right? Harsh. Number 7 is harsh. Okay, pause me if you need more time. All right, going to phrase 1, we're going to do next to is a, you are going to write smart. Smart. Don't fill the whole room up because we are going to add to it later. So just now you're just writing the base word smart. Okay, number 2, right here, don't write it real big because you need more room. Arm, this thing right here that we all have. Arm. Your arm. Use your arm to raise your hand. Okay, if you need more time, pause me. Going over here to phrase number 3, the word is storm. We are going to add a suffix later, so don't write it too big. Storm. I love to be in my house during a storm. I love the way it sounds. Also, I feel safe at home. Not that I wouldn't hear, but you get the point. It's nice to be at home and cozy listening to a storm. Storm. I like them at school too. I think they're fun, but they're disruptive. Storm. Okay, number 4, easiest word of the test, I think. Tar. Tar, like that black gunky stuff in the street. It's hot, it's sticky, it's stinky. Tar. Tar. Okay, now we already did pavement, so we got that out of the way. Okay, sentence number 1, right down here, the second line. Okay, the word is starve. Starve, like when you're hungry and you feel like you just might starve. I get it, especially you 8th graders. We have lunch late. Starve. Now, leave some room at the end because we are going to add a suffix later. Starve. I want you to look at that too, by the way, and make sure you've covered all the rules that you've learned about words like this. If you know what I mean. Starve. Okay, done with that sentence. Let's go on to the word after dogs, and it is just bark. 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 Like a dog bark. Bark. Leave room because we're going to add a suffix. Bark. Okay. We've got all the pretty easy stuff out of the way. Okay, I'm gonna let you take another little break if you need it, because I understand it is a lot. It can be overwhelming. Some of you might not feel that way, and if you don't, that's awesome. Some might, and that's okay. So take a minute, get a drink, walk for a second. Please don't disrupt anybody. Do what you need to do. Pause me until you're ready. Just take a couple minutes. Don't take more than that. And when we come back, we're gonna do one more step, maybe 2 more steps, 1 more for sure. Okay. So here is the kicker. All right, there's a couple kickers here. These are not anything I circled here with the R is going to be an R-controlled sound that we will have to look up in the dictionary. If there is one that you are 1,000,000% sure about, I will allow you to just write it. But this will not be for everyone. Okay, if you're just going to take a guess on all of them, I'm not down with that. We're not doing that. Okay, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 up here, and there's 7, 8, 9 down here. You probably already did girl right here, and that's fine. That is one I would not make you look up unless you really wanted to. Okay, just saying. Okay, so we're gonna keep this real nice and easy here. I do not want you to write anything before the R unless you are so extremely confident you know the answer. I love confidence. I think confidence is good. It's definitely something that even when you don't feel confident, pretending that you are is a good skill to have because other people see that and it's less scary. Being confident is a great thing, okay? And it's okay to not feel confident about something either. So I'm not trying to discourage you. I'm just trying to make you understand that this is not a time where you have to be confident, okay? You are going to have plenty of dictionary time, okay? You're going to have plenty of dictionary time. Okay, we're just doing the base words, but we are going to go in and add things later. Okay, number 1, so skip, don't put an E, don't put an I, don't put a U, skip that, because you're going to look that up in the dictionary. But what you are going to do is everything else, okay? You have a scrap paper that you are welcome to use if you want to write it out, if that's helpful. Because I know sometimes it's tricky to, like, let's say I have you write the word bird. It's tricky to write bird without the I, the R, the E, the R, the U, the R, okay? So you are just simply skipping this step. If you really need to, you can write it here, and then copy it down here. That's kind of my vision, okay? So you can be like, you could do this even if you need to, but just know on your test, I don't want you to put the E, the I, or the U, okay? So this way you can kind of map it out, because I don't want to confuse you, okay? So use your scrap paper if you need it, all right? Here we go. All right, number 1 is curve. Curve, like a letter can have a curve, okay? Like O's have a curve, C's have a curve. That was a backwards C. C's have a curve. Curve. Okay, I really want you to look at that too and notice if you notice any spelling rules we've talked about that maybe you're missing. Okay. All right, number 2. Stir. Stir, like stir the pot. People at junior high often do that, but also so do people who are cooking. Stir. All right, number 6. Smirk. Smirk. By the way, I need you to write it neatly, so if you write real small, you got a couple letters that are going over here, I need you to make it so that it all fits, okay? And if you write too big, same thing. You gotta write it so it fits. Smirk. Some students will get a smirk on their face when they're acting suspicious. Smirk. Smirk. All right, number 8. Serve. Serve. It is sometimes nice to go to a restaurant because somebody will serve you your dinner and you don't have to cook it yourself. Serve. Serve. Number 9, we've practiced this word a lot, so you're gonna be good here, I think. Slur. Slur. Sometimes when you're not feeling well or you're just really tired, you might start to slur your words together, and it's just kind of a mumble jumble of words, okay? Slur, where it's kind of a slow, not making sense kind of sound. And number 10 is squirm. Okay, I want to be very clear about that because the heater's on now. Think when you're in your seat and you have to squirm around. Squirm. Squirm. I will also give you a hint. If you don't do a certain something here, I've always threatened to call the cops on you. Of course, I would never do that, but it does help you remember that if you miss something, I will call the cops. I've done it before and I'll do it again. Squirm. Squirm. Okay, we're almost done here. Okay, this one, I think we've already done it, but just to be sure, it is girl. Girl. So if you're not sure, you can write everything but the E-R-I-R-U-R. Okay, this word right here, thirst. Thirst. Everybody in this class has such a thirst for knowledge. You don't even need any water. You just have a thirst for knowledge. Your knowledge is your water. Thirst. Okay. And this one is fur. Like a dog's fur. Fur. If you have a dog, you know exactly what I mean by fur. Sometimes it's a little bit, sometimes it's a lot of fur. Some dogs shed a lot, some don't. My dogs, they shed a lot. I don't have them anymore, but you know, you get my point. Fur. Fur. Rest in peace to my girls, my dogs. Fur. Okay. Take a deep breath. I hate to say you're done because that's just not true. That's just not true. But you are done with this part of it. Okay? You are done with this part of it. So tomorrow, you are going to have an additional part of this. You will also use scrap paper. You are going to be looking up in the dictionary the actual spellings of these words. Now, I'll be honest with you. You have to spell the base word right, or the letters before it, to be able to get the word right. Just saying. Okay, that is important. That's why we're doing it like this, slow and steady. And then, after you look them up in the dictionary and you're ready, there's going to be a third part. Okay, and the third part is adding on the suffixes. Adding on the suffixes. So we're going to do that in the third part, because remember, when we're adding suffixes, that might cause us to have to double a letter, drop a letter, or slap on a suffix. Okay, drop, double, or slap. That's part 3. Okay, so you are done for today. If you have the time and you feel good about this, you can go ahead and start looking some stuff up in the dictionary and get ahead tomorrow. Okay, I'm not going to force that upon you, because I realize it's been 22 minutes of you straight having to listen to me. So no judgment there. No offense is what I meant. You're welcome to start your dictionary words now. So there are 9 of them. I think a couple of them you won't need help with. If you have had it for the day, I understand. I'm going to let you be done for the day. But I need this paper. I need you to bring it to me in my hands. And the reason for that is, if you're not going to look up in the dictionary, I want it. That's fine. Okay. I know you did a good job. You've been working really hard on this. It's going to be okay. We don't have to be perfect. We just have to know the stuff and apply the stuff, and it's okay if we miss some, okay? All right. If you want to look some words up in the dictionary, go ahead. If you're done for the day, bring me your paper, okay? All right. I hope you guys have a good day. Tomorrow's Friday.